Hey there YouTube, I'm Ikitsu, this is the Ikitsu Times. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to a little bit of Age of Wonders Planetfall. So we're continuing along here, we're going to go ahead and try and scan some local wildlife, I guess. But yeah, basically just doing more of the, approximately the same. We're going to try and take over some animals and stuff like that, just because we get a lot of really powerful bonuses with them with this faction that you don't get with other factions, so pretty good stuff. Let's see here. I think this might be an okay spot here to try and lob a blinding arrow there. Looks like we'd only get one of them, and it's one that would have a harder time getting towards us, so we'll leave that be for now. And yeah, I don't have 2 stacks with me here anymore. Doing some other nonsense along the way, I suppose. But can potentially just move this guy like here, have him block a little bit, have him defend. And this one over here can go just here and then defend. We're not going to be able to reach anything relevant this turn anyway, so... yeah, these guys are going to have a hard time hitting from that sort of distance. Perfect. So now I have to decide, like, what do I want to capture? Because I can capture this guy. Whatever it is I'm trying to capture, I want to put it to sleep first. Well, I guess maybe if we put this to sleep and successfully do that, then I'll try and capture this one. So we'll try and do this first. Alright, we did get that successfully. So now I can go Primal Override. 97% chance. And now he's ours. It's like Pokemon, you know, you gotta put them to sleep as a status effect first. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy back around behind these fellows, but first of all, let's actually blind these guys, because they've all clumped up for that. Nice and neat. We'll get 2 of them that way. Good, good, good. I like how this guy can immediately act as well. That's pretty nice. Do I want to... I think we just kill this guy. Alright, so we'll have you head over here. Behind, and then flank for a stagger. Wait, don't you have the... Are these guys immune to infection? These guys might be immune to infection. They are quartzite crystals, sort of, so they aren't like normal creatures, so I guess that makes sense. It is kind of a shame, though.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright, well, since I'm not really concerned about capturing these guys anymore, or turning these guys infected, I wonder if I'm even allowed to mind control these things. It's probably a good question, actually. Alright. Can I hop here? Yes. Okay. That guy's been staggered into losing his turn. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and just finish him off.
Enemy annihilated.
I wonder if they count for something I can mind control. That's going to be something I have to test now as well. Alright. We got this guy under our control now. It's a powerful unit. Take that as a reward here. So basically these things gain a bunch of extra bonuses, so their basic attack now is worth 15. But the fact that this thing can also metamorphosize into the Hopperhound Eviscerator is pretty crazy. Because of the way that this is working, I'm actually going to dump this guy and send him off towards you. And have you join up with that, because this combination is going to be a little bit stronger, and now we can actually take over these guys as well. And I've got some more skill points, so I can grab ourselves our Archaeological Adept and Rapid Movements. It's going to be make it a little bit more powerful here. Taking this is going to get us another level, which is going to be powerful as well. Okay, so you guys, let's just have you guys smash into them, and that should be fine. Oh, wow, it was not. Okay, I'm wrong. Fair enough. So our big guy here is pretty tough and should be able to resist a lot of this stuff pretty effectively. I don't know why those guys are sort of over there. They can't cross that chasm, I don't think. I can only sort of barely hit from here, but honestly speaking, our odds should be better than theirs. And these Roys, I think, only have melee attacks, so I don't know what they're doing. This thing does actually have a ranged attack, though, so it is something you'd want to be a little bit wary of. Not quite. If we can score the blind, then of course we'll be pretty happy with that. This map is really weird. This is definitely a Flyers map. I wonder if he can hop that or something. Like, why is he set up there? Yeah, he's trying to slither around now that he's realized he can't fire across that. Because these things only have like 5 range or something like that. It's pretty short. God damn it. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull back a tiny bit here. Actually, these guys can't really reach either. This guy sort of can if he uses like his blade throw or something like that, but I'm just going to have you guys come around here and hide. Do your thing. These guys, if I just run back and forth a bit here, it should be fine. I can never see where the movement gradients are on the snow. It's kind of weird. Alright, that's fine. Let's just get over here. He might do his run in and spin, but I think that's a full action. I don't think he can do it from there. Alright, distraction pheromones. I forgot that's a thing that existed. Oh well. Right, everyone sucks. That's fine. It's not just everyone sucks but me, it's like everyone sucks. Alright. So we got some of them down from that. I don't mind taking a punch there, that's fine. We'll stagger this guy with a hit.
Enemy killed.
Got a much bigger hit against them. This guy doesn't have a reaction. I should actually be able to jump him and take him out.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright. Yeah, that jump spin attack's pretty deadly. Neurotoxin on 2 of my units. Including my poor Hopper Hound. I can't stagger him either. Could use Essence Corrosion, but that doesn't really make sense right now. If I get him down to low health, we might be able to finish him off with one last shot. Not if I'm fumbling. Okay. It's because of the angle. If I came around here, I might be able to get him. Nope, cannot. Oh, because he's stagger-proof. There we go. Got him. That neurotoxin is actually really deadly. Like, RPR liquidators are actually really annoying. Alright, let's get ready for another hit here. We'll move here so that we'll heal to full pretty much in our next turn. We'll still have enough range to get there, but I'll have you walk on that. That's fine. Okay. Just fill in a little bit more of the map there. I'm starting to get a good grasp of where most things are, but... So I might start putting in auto scout pretty soon. Yeah, so this is low risk now because we got that secondary defensive thing. Got a... Huh, interesting. Hopefully that didn't take away my operations. It looks like it did, but should be fine. We still have enough to take out this guy and capture ourselves another one of these, which would be nice. Let's go ahead and manual combat this. Always take the red ones for this sort of thing, like obviously, because then you can skip an evolution stage. If you take the green one, they turn into the red ones. You're just wasting your time, basically. Why did that one not move? That's interesting. Bit strange, but okay. Gonna move down to here. Trying to look for ways to get flanks with these guys, and their sort of defensive shield ability makes them really good at getting around the flanks against things with ranged weapons, since you can sort of shield up and make it so they can't easily hit you with their ranged attacks. But against melee stuff, you're obviously not going to be better off with the shields, so... Alright. Our general's still kind of garbage. I'm not really using them for very much here. We'll send you over this side. Send you over this here, I think. There are units that have Ensnare, which would be useful, but it's going to make the jump, I think. Yep.
Operations ready.
Alright, and at this point in time, we want to see if we can hit that sleep shot against those guys. Oh, not from any of these spots. Alright, I don't like the fact that this is going to explode, but again, 65% chance. It's good enough for that. And that makes Primal Override a 95% chance of success. 97% chance. Even better. Okay. Can I hop over to here? Apparently this walk. Alright. Probably want to still do this.
Enemy annihilated.
Okay, so this will stagger them. 95% infection chance. They'll turn around, I think. Nope, okay. But it doesn't matter. They're infected.
Enemy eliminated.
There we go. Alright.
Victory
So we didn't
is
infect that
ours.
one unit, obviously. And I forgot to actually upgrade my Hopperhound Blade Claws to actually even really benefit from this, but... Okay, so you guys... Xenografted muscles... So, Advanced Instinct Controllers is pretty good on these sorts of things. So I might throw that on there. I don't really need this sort of thing on them. I don't think that's necessary. But this could potentially be pretty good. It's a pretty decent amount of extra critical chance. Resistance to status effects is always nice. I think we'll do it. We'll get all of those guys upgraded that way. And we'll have this guy start moving down towards our new commander. Could throw Acrimoniouses on our leader, but I don't really feel like it. Let's just get Forest Genesis. Alright, new abilities for our commander here. So, we do have other things that we can gain access to. Obviously, Archaeology Expert would be nice, but we don't need that just yet. Ranger Training doesn't really help us that much against the AI. Call of the Wild. I don't think this actually is that useful, Call of the Wild. The reason I don't think it's that useful is I'm pretty sure you don't keep the unit. Summoned units you just generally don't get. Animal Discipline, however, is going to be really good. So we're going to grab that. Plus 200 morale, plus 5 health. It means that our animal units that we've just gotten upgraded there are going to have 400 morale. Basically be able to chunk through stuff with crits really, really well. So we're going to confirm that. I wouldn't actually mind grabbing the Advanced Instinct Controller on these guys. Alright, so... Eventually we'll probably replace some of their stuff with stuff that benefits more from that, but for now this is fine. Part of the problem is that the stack is technically quite weak. 3 pustules is really nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty much guaranteed to lose some units if I do that. I'm gonna actually back off for a little bit and let that do its own thing for just a bit. We'll go back in on that in a little while here. Should probably grab some bioweapons here. Want to at least get to things like the Infusion Ionic, as well as the, there's another infusion, where is it? Oh, Cerebral Strain. Getting those makes it so you're a little bit more versatile, although I don't think we're up against anything that can resist bio all that effectively. So basically you can turn it into an arc damage weapon there, or you can turn it into a... This doesn't actually change it to psionic, unfortunately, but I thought there was another energy... I thought you could turn this into flaming somehow. Being able to melt armor is also really useful, though, but... Maybe I'm going nuts. I thought there was another one, but I must be going nuts. So, if you have access to the bioweapons, you can get Blightbringer, in which case you get 5 bio resistance, which is ridiculously high. But we're not up against anyone that I think is going to have that, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, you guys, orders, blah blah blah. And I think what we're going to do is actually switch these guys off to automatic next turn. Unless I see something really interesting going on. I think I can slip past here. Okay, we'll grab the Cosmite sector. I can't actually grab that just yet. Oh, crap, I forgot to... something important. Oh, well, it's fine. Let's see here. Where is... There he is. Okay, so I'm gonna have him clicked to here so that he'll automatically go there. Oh no, yeah, I picked up the science instead. That's fine. Oh, I could pick up another... Oh, shit. Alright, well that's a dead scout. Yep. Well, that's annoying. That's fine, though. I thought they would have gone for the city. Could just get another one of them. Alright, we get Volatile Affliction. We are up against Assembly, and they are quite weak to arc attacks, so... is useful there. Gonna grab Covert Infiltration. Alright, fine. Send this pustule all the way back to here. It'll take a while, but that's fine. Message, prosthetic replacements, okay. I don't want the unit from them, but I just want to get that for the benefit of later down the line there. And if we send you up here, you'll take a little bit longer. Alright, let's start burning this ice here. New sector we got is Science. And I forgot to upgrade this place by giving them another sector here. Again, we're going to go for stuff that has Cosmite when we can. This guy I'm pretty sure was the one that was heading up to... Oh no, this isn't. This is a different one. Ah, interesting. Guess we had a spare. We'll have them join up, it doesn't really matter. I'm losing track of all my little useless units. Alright, Auto-Explorer. Auto-Explorer, and now that I don't have to think about those guys anymore, it's fine. Yeah, that's what I thought. This should be safe. Alright, gain that back. This should grow up a lot faster now. And that sector is turning into a science one. That's good. Okay. Let's grab ourselves accelerated force deployment, because that's pretty damn important most of the time. And let's swap this place around a little bit. I want to get a little bit more production if we can. Our science has actually gone up in a big way, so I don't need to focus on it or anything. I can just let it passively increase. And we're just going to go ahead and take out these guys. With the addition of this fellow and her, this should be pretty easy. Yep. An Aztec Sniper and an RPR Liquidator. The RPR Liquidator is actually kind of garbage for me, but we'll obviously take it. It's not as though there's any good reason to refuse that. Alright. So this sector, it's again science. Just getting like too many science sectors around here, but...
Operations primed and ready.
Alright, I could add in ecological warfare. This adds poison to our attacks. Basically all of them. I wouldn't mind that. Let's add it. It's a pretty big boost. Alright. Just got all of these little pustules running around the map here doing pretty much nothing. Other people declaring war on not me, which is great. Okay. And I forgot to upgrade this guy to have infectious attacks. Doesn't really matter in this case, though. Got a destroyer out of that instead of a pustule, and I'm fine with this. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Botanical Gardens, of course, out of the two of those. Always go for the more expensive thing. And let's ask these guys to leave. Alright, so These guys can be upgraded with the plague pods if you absolutely need them to be used for that purpose. You could also throw on the acidic composite, which is actually pretty powerful in these guys, or the infusion ionic. I'm just gonna not worry about this right now. We'll worry about upgrading him later. Alright, how are you guys doing here? One more turn for that, I guess. Okay, fine, fine, fine.
Objective completed.
Yeah, unfortunately, Paragon Fanatics are kind of lame, but we'll throw them into the stack, I guess, or something like that. I don't really care. Alright. Let's grab that. Accept our science. Number of ruined vehicles roared to life, revving their engines as if they intend to attack anyone that gets too close to the holographic core. This one causes a combat and has some interesting things happening. I might want to do this, though. It's 4 turns is a long time, though. I feel like we go for this one. It's only 3 spacer trucks, which is pretty lousy. So we got through that pretty much fine. Gets a Stadium Arcadium. As we lost the part the last throw. Oh, I remember what you get for this. If you get all of this, you get a network node with special loudspeakers if you fight it, or don't fight it, which is pretty weak, actually. 95 knowledge, 92 that. Stadium Arcadium is pretty good, so that's all fine. Let's see if we can find another questy thing to do. Sometimes you create one when you do these. I don't think that would be the... Generally you get like a medium one when you finish one of these things. There's a small anomalous site over there. There's also some Cosmite I have to loosen up, so let's fight our way over that way. Oh, and our commander has now got the ability to go for Archaeology Expert, which is 1 fewer turn, can never be reduced below 1, and you get extra research, so it's a good way to sort of boost up your research, although it's not as though we're really behind on that. Visual Acuity, don't really need that. Because our general has been sort of more support, so I could go for Warcry. I never remembered to use that sort of thing. I'm going to leave these for now. Okay, so let's talk to them, ask them to leave. It's only 23. Let's get them off of there, get some money. Then we'll go punch them, then we'll go take that, I guess. We'll leave you guys be for a turn, I guess. Oh, can I get... No, I can't get any closer. Damn. Alright. Over here... Let's grab the Botanical Gardens first. And over here... I want to get the standard military infrastructure. Alright, we can get another sector here. I mean, ideally speaking, I would get one that could get me some... Gonna grab this for now. I'd grab one that could get me some money. Like, this would only be 10. It's not really that helpful. What I'll probably have to do is just add in a couple more people going for that kind of resource here. I don't need the production right now, I guess, so I can go down a bit, but it's not exactly efficient. I'd much rather be getting the production right now. And this lousy guy can keep heading up here. Alright, Biospore Purification. We can get access to Proliferated Aggression, which I think is actually quite good. Sure. Might as well. And over here, we're just going to grab a food sector. Again, chase them down just because it gets us some experience points and some pustules. I'm not even sure if anyone got infected. Might not have, so we'll redo this one. I don't know, maybe if like the game automatically assumed that all enemies got like the infection at the very end of the match so it didn't influence the thing or whatever while you're actually playing it out, I'd think it was better, but I don't know, there's something a bit janky about the way this plays out. Can I hit this guy with that? No. Okay. So this Hopper Hound is a little bit weaker, a bit more fragile, so I don't want to push it up too aggressively. I think up here's not too bad though. It's around this flank, it's got some cover. This guy's a little bit more sort of beefy. You can afford to be a bit more aggressive, do more stuff. Let's get up there. So I have a good shot with this. I might have an okay one here. Not great, actually. It's unfortunate. Alright, Destroyer still has Skitter. Can come around this side just fine. Still think Destroyer is a weird name for those guys. Alright, so he's run all the way in here. He's going to punch someone. He's going to get hit by the other one. He's going to get hit by both of them, in fact. And he's been parasitically infected, which is great. For me, not for him, of course.
Operations available.
Or is he... Yep, okay. He's also apparently poisoned. Alright. Should be able to kill him on this hit instead of taking a hit in return. Said he resisted the parasitic infection, but I'm 90% sure that's because he already had it. Alright, parasitic infection and poisons. Alright, same for him.
Enemy down.
Alright. This is going pretty well.
Enemy eliminated.
And odds are still good that
Victory
we're not
is
going to get
ours.
anything out of this, but, you know, you just sort of assume that maybe the AI didn't even try to infect anything. Alright, that's all fine. And we're just working our way over to this stuff here, because there's a lot of stuff we want over this direction. Okay. Could go ahead and just wipe out these guys for some extra cash. I think I might do that. I could also try to take over this sector here. This is not terrible. That heavy weapons factory is actually pretty strong. I'm not going to be building heavy weapons though, because I get them free. Alright. Botanical Gardens over here. People are insulting other people, but not me. That's great. Okay. I don't have any actual things here. Okay, we got a pustule. Good enough. I was just wondering if I could upgrade something to a destroyer there, and the answer is obviously no. I can actually move the army off of my leader there. Yeah, so we're going to move you to there. We're going to move you to... I can't tell where this base is. There. This one's going to take us 3 turns and is not going to get us as good results, but starting it is fine. Let's grab that. Alright, fine.
Objective completed.
Take reward. So you can get Archaeology Adepts, which I don't think actually fixes the one that they're currently working on, but oh well.
Operations primed and ready.
So Sleeper Xenomes I think is there. We could get Entangling Overgrowth set up, but I don't think that would help us that much. Okay, so let me just double check here. What have we got? Is there anywhere that I would want to turn into forests around here? Like, I could rapid reforestation some of these areas, and that would provide some interesting bonuses. Definitely not here. Also, I need to get that cleared off for my capital in a bit. You know, I'm going to build another scout again. It's not very expensive, so... Or actually, you know what? Let's send you down there to talk to them. It's just, you know, a tumorous growth that we're sending down to talk to them. I'm sure they won't be offended by that. What's to be offended by? It seems perfectly legit. Alright. I'm going to sort of beeline to that. Now we can, theoretically, capture ourselves another Hopperhound Blade Maw. And I would not necessarily mind trying that. We'll auto-combat this if I get a bunch of pustules or upgrades to destroyers, then I'm not going to bother, but... Okay, yeah, we'll retry this. I'm getting food every time I kill one of these sorts of things, though, but it's kind of not my concern. We'll have to clear out some of the other guys first, and I won't be able to put sleep to get that much higher chance of it happening. But it is... Let's move you guys to here, I think. Hopperhounds get to here. Pustules can go to here, I think. This is a bit risky. I think we move here, we're going to be enticing them to not do anything too risky. Still has a chance of parasitic infection. Let's do it. Alright, they resisted all that. We got some of their armor off, though. And this is where we got something important to do. Alright. Oh. Might want to upgrade our destroyers to have, like, stagger resistance.
Operations available.
Good. I'm gonna kill this one without going into melee or anything, because it'll explode. And that's a bit of a problem. Alright, we got the infection.
Enemy destroyed. Enemy killed.
Oh shoot, we don't get the thing from that. Oh well, that's probably fine. Alright, we've only got 65% chance, and we got it. Okay.
Our forces are victorious.
Nice. Got an achievement called Wololo, which, fine, fair enough. I have played enough of Age of Empires to know what that means. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. You guys hang out another turn here. You guys over here. Look like you're doing pretty well, actually. Let's get you guys to have the Society Investment Center. Because this isn't really a military kind of place here. This place can annex. I wouldn't mind annexing that. This would also be kind of okay, but I think for now, we want to go for this one. Which does have like a Void Storm in it, but I don't mind that. Alright, cool. Oh, someone has finally declared war on me. Okay, who is that?
War has been declared on us.
Orange, okay. Did he declare war on everybody? I feel like he declared war on everybody. Where even is Orange? It's down here. Okay. So I'll want to have Pete District reinforced, so we'll want to have our military infrastructure upgraded. Can he reach yet? Not quite. Pretty close, though. It's 2 turns away till we get that population upgrade, though, so got a little bit longer. But, yeah, I think with that, we should get a bit of a boost to our economy and everything, which is nice, I guess. burn through the ice here. Not sure if this is the best time to be doing this sort of stuff, but I think we're okay. So this place can get another settlement. I feel like if we get this spot here, while I don't necessarily need the science that badly from the tundra, this might be one if we turn this into... So I would lose fertile plains, but we could turn that into forest. So that I can turn that into production. So I think we'll do that. Infection experiments might be a good idea, but... I think we're okay right now. I don't necessarily need that. This would be pretty powerful, so maybe we go for Dawn of a New Union so I can get Guy in Stewardship. Arborean Monitoring. This would also be pretty okay for us. Like, you can eventually get pretty much everything from Arborean and stuff like that. I don't really care to... Actually, fighting against Dvar, the Bio-Crusade would be pretty good. Alright, we'll close that for now. These guys here, I think we start heading them back towards home. I could check over here what's inside there, see what's going on. Yeah, this is pretty powerful. But I don't want to actually fight this. This is going to be too much for what I've got here. They've got way more firepower than I've got, but... Fine. Alright. More of this sort of stuff. Okay. I'll try and do that in another settlement here. Like, I'm not doing anything with the production over here right now. So we'll get prosthetic replacement over here. And I gained a new sector over here, which is production. Feels kind of weird to me that Dvar bothered declaring war on me when they did. Alright. So, against Dvar, I'm really probably going to be doing ionic infusions for stuff. So that might be something I want to start popping into units now. Yeah, unit here is fine. That here is fine. Might actually move to here so I can take out that guy. Alright. Let's get Guy in Stewardship. I feel as though these guys... I'm actually not entirely sure if these guys count technically as animals. Yeah, they do. So they will get the bonuses from that. Actually, no, we're not doing this. We're turning that into forest.
Operations primed and ready.
So we need to have rapid reforestation built. Launch that here. Okay, we got aquatic development for free. Fair enough. I don't really need it. Guess we're doing this one. I could wait until we have enough money for that. If I try and fight it right now, I've only got this tiny army here. It's not very much. Let's leave it for now. I didn't need that healing station. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh well.
Objective completed.
Okay, we'll take that. And looks like something happened here. We've got Aquatic Commune. I don't really want that, but whatever. Alright, the Pteranodon's corpse, even robbed of the spark of life, is an imposing sight. Yeah, I was thinking that we get something special if we, our Xenoplague. We also get something special if we've got, so do I want to, I'll do the Xenoplague one since this is a Xenoplague guide. Alright. So, we've got a spare unit that showed up at our capital. I think if we joined that up with these guys, that might be just short of enough to get through one of these things here. So I'm going to send in the Destroyer with that. And then just have you guys link up. And that should be enough to go back to here and then fight that, I'd imagine. I hope. Okay, I've got enough to upgrade him. Would also love it if I could give you guys xenografted muscles, as well as grounding harnesses, but... Actually, are these guys, no, they're not natively stagger resistant. Okay. I'm gonna have no money after this. This is gonna be a terrible idea. Someone's gonna show up and be like, hey, can you give us some money? And I'll be like, shit. Alright. This is actually not the best sort of fight here, but alright. Looks like we got through. I'm not even going to redo that one. I'm actually going to take the money just so we got a bit of leeway as far as that goes, and our capital has now got the ability to take a spot, so we're going to take this. I'm not seeing any of Orange's forces heading towards me yet. Huh. Alright, is he blue?
War has been declared on
Nope,
us.
purple. Which is not really near me either. Interesting. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. So we'll just sit these guys down here until something happens. I'm going to grab ourselves another Biomancer for now. Squash these things. I think we can just auto-combat that and be fine. Got a Destroyer out of the deal. Okay. Having a bunch of people sort of mashed together in that southern area is probably a good idea in this case. Alright, we should finish this now, which is nice. Yeah, it's really strange who they declared war on in this instance, because they're not anywhere near my borders. So, the fact that they seem to want to fight me is a bit odd. Alright. So we'll grab this. And we're going to start grabbing some more intelligence-based things here. Actually, yes, we got Guy in Stewardship now. So advanced wildlife militarization is going to be good. We'll want that
Operations primed and ready.
as soon as we can. We just need more slots. Okay, so I think we'll try to do this first. Oh, I could do either now. Okay. Let's do the fight. Oh, it's just 6. It's just drained. That's all. What? All right. Cool. Okay. Fair enough. So that gives us access to Tyr's gift, which is not necessarily great, but that's fine. An Aztec Essence Pool, a bunch of science, a bunch of extra stuff. There's no way I'm going to sell that reward because I'm getting 100 money anyway. So that's all good. This has been reduced to 5 as well. I need another unit for them. I'm going to give them a Wild Rider. Alright. So that's all good. And we'll head them down to there, I guess. Alright, that operation effectiveness, that'll get us more space for more of our rider-type units. Bonuses, advanced wildlife militarization. So 200 more morale, plus 10% health, and more experience points. Ridiculously powerful. Okay. So you Biology Expert. Alright, so we got ourselves a Xenodon, which is, looks like it's been plagued. We injected the cadaver with the alpha strain. The old creature's unique physiology is strong enough to form a new living creature. Delightfully modified creature spread jagged venomous spikes. It was good before, but better with the life-improving alpha strain animating it. A towering pteranodon with toxic quills stands perfectly obedient and ready to serve us. I think this is a unique version of the pteranodon, which was already kind of an interesting unit that normally is covered in... Oh yeah, this is definitely a unique version of this. That's actually really interesting. Does this thing infect? Yes. This one does not. Tail swipe does not. So the pteranodon normally like shoots lasers and stuff like that. It's kind of weird, but instead this one has got a plagued quill shot, which has poison, parasitic infection, and yeah, it's pretty strong looking. It's a tier 3, so it's not like the top tier, but it's pretty tough looking as well. So yeah, I think this guy's going to be an interesting thing to have on the field. Each time it takes damage, it expels plagued quills, dealing 6 damage with 8 chance to cause parasitic infection. Cool. Alright. I really like that. That's nice. Not sure if I really want this, but I think I do. Alright, let's go for it. You only get one of these guys, so... really focusing a lot of stuff on him seems fine. I mean, I actually like these archers, but I don't feel like I need them in this stack necessarily all that badly. You want one for that sort of support ability to blind people, because that's actually really good, but let's go ahead and ask you guys to leave. And we'll head down towards these guys, and I want to check out this Blight Howler. This seems interesting. He doesn't have his upgrades right now, so it's not like he's got that sort of stuff going for him, but like this thing, look at how gross that looks. That's amazing. Alright, so transfer pain, that's fair enough. I want to check here. What's the morale of these guys? It should be like, oh, it's 1,100. So our critical chance is capped at 20%, but the thing is, it's going to stay at 20% no matter what happens to us, basically, so I'm pretty okay with this. Alright, I'm going to have to find some way onto their backline to get rid of that guy that's using Share Pain, but nothing to scan in particular here. It's pretty much equal no matter who I scan. I'm going to catalog these guys. Like, there's pros and cons to scanning any of them, but... Ooh, all of those actions are single action. None of them are repeating. That kind of sucks. If I could lob a blinding arrow into their leader, that would probably be good. That shotgun missing must really suck for them. Alright.
Operations updated.
So, they've moved into a rough neighborhood. So, even though that got absorbed pain, you know what, actually, I think I can just kill this guy. I kind of want to just run in and start smacking this guy, but I like the way that he did it. He didn't, like, do it the normal way. He, like, goes through the wall. That's kind of rad. Alright, we'll kill this guy now. I didn't do this very optimally, but I kind of also don't care that much. Like, everything seems to be working out pretty much fine. Alright, Pteranodon, just, let's see you do your thing again here. Just smashes him across the ground there.
Enemy annihilated.
Alright, cool.
Victory is ours.
So, a lot of that was, like, not necessary. Arborean monitoring station. I've got enough science already. This is much more. You know what? We'll get the Arborean monitoring station. It's much more expensive building, but the only problem is I kind of don't need it right now. I've got lots of science as it is, but it's fine. Maybe I should get rid of this thing. Alright, counter ops. Let's go ahead and grab more of these sort of things. Intelligence gathering. You guys are just chilling out here. We're probably going to get attacked down here pretty soon, so having stuff concentrated there is pretty much a good call. We'll get that as well now. The only real benefit to the way we did it is that I saved a ton of resources, even though I got a building I didn't really need that badly. But it worked out. Oh, we're losing money. Okay. Oh, plus 42, that means something to finish building. I'm just going to let this... Ah, shoot. Okay, I need to get these. Not necessarily, actually. You know what? This place is going to get food fast enough. Let's go ahead and do that, and then that. And let's have you guys actually producing money for a little while here. Wait, what the hell are you? Oh yeah, you're producing that. Okay, fine. I need to start beating up like other people and taking their lunch money. We're about to have a triple stack though, so that'll be pretty much fine. Yeah. This guy might upgrade. He might evolve. Ooh, nope, but got another pustule that we're gonna have to pay for. Great. Let's send you back to where we're producing our third stack or whatever. And looks like we should be able to go ahead and punch these guys. How are you guys doing for experience? You need 12 more. It's actually quite a bit more then. Okay. But I do want to get that. Ooh, what do you get when you're at cap level, actually? Ignore Overwatch. That's interesting. Like, this thing's got 100 hit points already. This thing gets big in terms of just not dying. What can we get here? Spore feeding. Okay, biological and cyborg units in the hero's army regen 15 when they kill a biological or cyborg unit within 3 hexes. This is a short range ability fairly, but yeah, that's actually not a bad idea to get that. I've got a bunch of skill points left over. I'm using this one more as a support, so something like Renewal could be good, but it's so expensive for how little it does. Saving up for something like Regenerative Spore Cloud might be better. And Archaeology Master and Call of the Wild is not great, but it's probably better than what we're seeing there. So I think we'll save up. Alright. I apparently trespassed. It must have been my automatic scout or whatever. It's interesting that these guys are not pissed off at me, but they look like they're the ones that are ahead. Okay, so I'm just gonna have this guy head into here. And once we've collected up an army of dudes standing here, I'm gonna actually send them all over towards the dwarves, probably. Oh, these guys have upgrades now. Should still auto-upgrade this, I'd imagine. Yep. I should probably upgrade my general. I haven't done that, I just realized. So I do have access to Tyr's Gift. Spell all status effects, positive or negative, from target unit grants an essence charge. Grants plus 15 hit points. This doesn't have a charge time. Since I'm going for support, this is actually really, really good for me. And then the body odor dispenser. Yeah, let's ignore that for now. I probably should go for something like the Infusion Ionic or something like that, or just something for weapons, but I think we'll just confirm the loadout for now. We did pick up the S-Tech Sniper. If I'm going to be in the back and I'm going to be going for kind of support type stuff here, S-Tech Sniper might actually be a good idea. So we'll switch to that. And Bio Launcher is always a good idea for anybody, I think. Sure. Alright, new loadout. Okay. And I should be able to beat these guys, I'd imagine. They have got upgrades, but it is relatively weak units. If I just get my Hopper Hounds on top of these guys, for example, they just sort of evaporate, but this actually does have some units that I have to worry a little bit about here. Let's actually upgrade our hero if we can. Do we have any skill points or anything left here? So I could get the Body Odor thing. I could get the Ionic Infusion. What bow is this actually? Standard hunting bow. Okay. And this thing's the Bioblaster. I don't even know why I've got that available. Okay, part of me wants to do this because that'll make these guys a little bit easier, and the stuff that I'm fighting, it's going to be useful against both of them, so acidic composites would be useful here. Alright, let's fling all that on there. Let's get the grounding harness. I mean, this should theoretically be fine. And now we have a Plague Lord. Okay, cool.
Objective completed.
That would be them. They're not my enemies. Yet. They will be. Rapid movements. Animal discipline. Okay, confirm that. Why don't I move these guys south here and take out these sort of mobs here? Get some of my units upgraded, potentially. Alright. Don't need that, I need energy, and I'm okay with generating it this way. Although, I don't really need this. I need the Cosmite thing. Alright. Do that, and I don't really need these right now. Keeper of the Pod. Yeah, we'll improve our relations with the Paragon. I don't mind that. There's not a ton I want from them or anything like that, but might as well not piss them off or anything like that. Okay. So let's grab our research development so I can get this Cosmite Amp Lab for that +3 resistance status effect, which is pretty good. And got Vandals on the rampage down here, so I might as well fight my way south now. Earlier than I was anticipating doing it, but... Another Plague Lord. Interesting. It's kind of strange that I'm getting Plague Lords instead of, like, Destroyers, but I'm not sure what the algorithm is in determining that. Alright, all you guys can sit there for a little bit. This city here... Like, I should probably get the nutrition center and all that other stuff, but I think we're okay for now. Okay. Have you over here. I think we start heading these guys down towards this stuff as well. Alright, I'm gonna head this way for a bit to figure out what's over there. Oh yeah, more stuff. Alright, nothing... Kinda don't care. And we'll head over to here and then swing back into the Blue Light Lodge and see if we can get anything interesting doing that. Alright, got the Symbiotic Superiority. And that's pretty much everything we need from down there. Okay. I don't think these guys actually count, so I think we just kill them. Not worry about getting any... Alright, more influence. I have to watch out that we don't cap it. Alright, Biology Expert, Animal Discipline. Could get Void Bullets on you, but that doesn't really make sense. Yeah. Close Quarter Specialist, Vitality. Confirm that for now. Grounding Harness would be great here. Xenografted Muscles. It's probably fine. Alright. This fellow. Could throw on the Acidic Composite. Make him armor shredding. I think this guy's already got really, really high morale. Yeah, it's already at cap, so I don't need that. Xenografted Muscles, maybe? The lacerating tentacles, you don't really necessarily use that often. But I think we're going to go with Infusion Ionic here. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just going to pull this army up to here, fight those guys. Probably also want to fight in there, but just want to see if there's any new... Well, there's some down here. It's not actually what I'm trying to look at. I'm trying to look at the quest thing, but I think someone's probably already doing it, maybe? I don't know. Morbid Cavern. Alright, I don't see anything that I can really do. Alright, we can get another upgrade here. Oh, there's one up here, the Sin Peaks. Well, we'll have this general go over here, kill these guys, do this thing, and then swoop back up that way, I guess. For now, though, I think we go for Galaxis Mons. Oh, we can't. Shoot. Oh, right, we're gonna probably take this, even though it kind of is unnecessary in some ways. We could also take Icy Fields and go into that heavy weapons factory, I guess. But again, we're not really using that. Alright. Just gonna ignore that. That's fine. Looks like these guys are synthesis.
Operations primed and ready.
Those guys are extremely weak if I just get grounding harnesses on everybody. Oh, that is some dwarves. Cool. Alright, so I feel pretty okay trying to fight that. This one's not great. I'll just sell it. I don't usually sell these things, but I should probably... I need to get in the habit of selling them more often. Alright. So these guys have got upgrades nowadays, but that's fine. Won't be enough to stop the likes of me. Alright, and over here... Let's grab Archaeology Expert for now, I guess. Head to the Blue Light Lodge, see if we can beat it. Hopefully we can. We're not exactly full health here, but ooh, look at this guy. So this guy got upgraded. He's now the Feral Hopperhound Eviscerator. With our bonuses, he has 20 damage with the Xenografted Muscles and the Advanced Instinct Control. I don't even know if we need the Advanced Instinct Controller, because he's got 700 morale, which is great and also crazy. Let's get him the Grounding Harness, and that'll get him... Oh no, that does actually reduce his... Alright, let's just cancel that. So what we could add to this guy, though... Well, we could add the Plague Pods, but that wouldn't really be that useful. Let's get the Grounding Harness. Making that arc resistant. He's now immune to stagger. It's just going to be an absolute ridiculously monstrous sort of thing there. And I shouldn't have done that right now, actually. Can we cancel this? No? Oh well. We should still be able to beat this, because these guys should be... There should actually be quite a lot of things that are weak to arc. Oh, I have to get rid of these. Forgot about that. Yeah. So we'll take a turn longer anyway, just because I have to get rid of that. Head back to here. Let's actually upgrade you. This guy's actually also capable of using the Infusion Ionic. Grounding Harness. Acidic Composites. Grounding Harness is on there. You could use a Grounding Harness as well, I guess. Oh no, you can't. You're not allowed to equip it. Alright.
Our latest batch of corrosive weapons was inspired by industrial cleaning agents. Nothing cleans the battlefield better than our undiluted hyperreactive infusion.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. Alright, the Arborean Commune and the Harrier Commune, I think we're going to get access to those units. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves. Should probably get food development, but I think we're going to get production development upgraded. I don't think I have a single sector that's worth anything as far as money goes, but let's see, what have we got down here? This is some pretty nasty looking stuff here, but we should be able to beat it. This thing is the tricky part, the monitor. Okay, so the problem will be that we'll lose our really good friend the Xenodon here if we do that, so... We will get the Hopperhound Eviscerator, though, at the end of this fight. Assuming he lives. He might die. Die terribly. I might have to throw down some operations in this particular fight just to get rid of this guy, or try to anyway. The rest of these units shouldn't be a huge problem for me. This guy's huge damage, but this thing's mostly annoying, less deadly. And they've sort of clustered up in a way that's sort of really beneficial for me here. I'm not going to get a ton of damage off of a bio attack like this one, but especially if I miss, but you know. Get to there and defend. Get to here and defend. Keep our units spread out, because they have got some countermeasures. So, I kind of want to scan something that's actually quite deadly as opposed to these little guys, but there are two of them. I'm actually going to do it on this thing. Just because I think that that's going to be the one that's going to be annoying. I'm going to try and get to here. Can't quite reach, so I'm going to have some problems as far as that goes. Now, this thing costs 0, so we're going to move up in a way that we'll be able to take advantage of that next turn. For now, though, let's hit next turn here. Dimensionally desynced. This guy can't attack anymore. I think he can still use other moves. Shields up help these guys a bit. Ooh, hard light module. Those guys are stagger on their shots. Huh. That was an odd choice.
Operations available.
Okay, so are you still allowed to attack? No, you're not allowed any actions. He's immune to damage, though, so I can do stuff like push him right up the hell over here. So, 0 damage, because he can't be hurt while he's in that state. Okay, so this guy, a lot of these things are actually immune to flanking, so it's not as though I can really get around behind them and do anything special that way. And these guys sort of moved out of that sort of radius where it would be nice to get them all clustered together and hit with a blind, so we're just going to hit that unit that way. I feel like hitting this guy with the status effect would have a better impact on the fight. Not that I think we got the one that we needed. I'm pretty damn sure you're immune to sleep. Let's have you hit this guy. You'll take some damage and then I can heal you. Okay, or you won't take any damage. Ooh, okay. There's a small chance this works.
Enemy destroyed.
And it works. Okay. So next up, what we're going to want to do is something like maybe drop down Spore Pod. And the reason we're dropping this down is it might cause these guys to be a little bit more cautious. And if they blow him up right now, then of course this guy's going to take a bunch of damage from that. That's going to potentially suck. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay. They never shoot at these things, unfortunately. Alright, sentence on that is not that useful, so I'm fine with that. I can just run it away if I really wanted to.
Be at peace.
Alright, so they wasted their shots on him at least. Bit unfortunate I couldn't have gotten that to be a more useful thing, but this guy can't really flank properly, so I'm going to do that. I can stagger this guy, in which case he can't use his missile. These things are pretty tough. If I had the armor pen thing, then I would be doing a lot better against him. I can fight this guy head on like this. Those claw strikes are just so devastating with this. Let's see here. I could get our friend an S-Tech charge, I guess. Sentenced again. And died in the process. Oh, our dinosaur is no longer in the shit. He's getting absolutely focused down, but he's got a lot of hit points, so I think he'll actually still be alive even after this guy also fired. Oh, if he friggin' crits like that, that's what kills him. God damn it. You know, he was doing fine until that happened. Alright. Xeno Restoration Beam, I think it's not enough. Okay. Great, I have to restart the stupid battle to keep my T-Rex alive. No. Of all the lucky-ass times for them to get a crit. The reason I was moving him up and aggressively like that, though, is just to keep that one unit, this thing, under threat, because as long as he's under threat like that, he will be in a situation where he might not be able to fire without getting, like, screwed over, so he tends not to. I think I'm just going to more aggressively try to blind everything. Also, you know what? Let's just move up much closer, much more dangerously. Got that 1 point of stagger off there, it's fine. Alright. Alright, and again, I don't really care who we catalog here. All our options are equally kind of mediocre. What's the range on this? 5, isn't it? No, it's 7. Alright, so I could theoretically move up here and fire at this thing, so I might as well. Apparently not a very high odd of getting a hit, but... And I can use this guy to coast off of to get that +1 range on my shot with my blinding arrow, but I think even if I moved up all the way there, because the range on this is what, 5? So it would be 6. I think this actually does work to get just that guy. Is that worth it? Not really, because he's going to use his ability this turn. This guy might missile me this turn, actually. Which would be a bit unpleasant. That wasn't too bad.
Operations available.
Alright, we have got a nice cluster of things that we can blind this time. Just throw that out over here. If we get 2 blinds, that would be pretty good. Oh, you know what I could have done is just this. Why didn't I think of that last time? I don't even remotely comprehend why I didn't think of that last time. Alright, fine. Alright, well... this is a lot more damage with this one. Okay, so I can move over to here, use hyper-aggression, or actually, move you like that, use hyper-aggression. Then continue on to go ahead and punt this guy in the face with my tail. And then have that really low chance of this working. Alright, fine. And this blows up this pipe, which staggers that guy back there and causes a lot of mayhem and pandemonium, so that's good. This guy's stagger immune, I think. Well, he can still move him. That's interesting. The sentencing's probably also making it so that he can more easily hurt me, but you know what? That's fine.
Be at peace.
Alright, if I can kill him, that would be great, but not from here, likely.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, let's fire this there.
Enemy down.
Can only get one hit, but that's fine. Should be able to get the kill here.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, I don't want to get shot too much, so I'm going to go in a slightly better spot here. Defend. Kind of want to drop another spore pod down on them, just to make them, well, actually, what if I did protective growth? Or Xeno restoration beam? Does anyone actually need it? This guy's got +2 shield. This thing, I don't think we need it, per se. So not really in range. Let's just drop another spore pod, maybe. You know, actually, I think we're fine without. I think we're fine this turn without it. Yeah, missile, I figured that was going to happen. Oh, that puts me out of shield stance, though. If this guy dies, I'm not as concerned. Like, I have got lots of hopper hounds right now. Alright.
Enemy down.
That gets rid of their networking, which is good. This guy can't missile this turn, so I've got a bit of respite against that. Heal this guy up a bit. So really just seeing if I can kill this one thing off this turn. Got the stagger, so that reduces his odds of hurting me. Okay, so it really is just this guy, and he's only got 2 shots, or 1 shot if he does that. Alright.
Enemy eliminated.
Let's just finish it big way with the dinosaur here.
Victory is ours.
Alright. That was a surprisingly tough fight in a lot of ways. Alright, we got an Imperial Walker, and a Prospector. And the Prospector is a unit, the other thing is not. The other one's a possible mount that we can use, but Prospector is going to get prospecting. For obvious reasons. That's going to be a huge bonus to us. Okay, Selenev is burning. That's really strange. Chase them down. I want to see if I can capture this guy. I don't think I can. But we'll have to find out, because if I can get that guy, that's going to be a real helpful thing. Like, straight up getting access to a Quartzite Basher would be ridiculous. Okay, only the big guy's easy to hit from here, and I don't want to kill him, so I'm just gonna have to fire and hope for the best. Alright, skiddly, scuttery bastards are still good at what they do, but let's see, can't quite reach with that. These Hopper Hounds have not, like, evolved all game, and I think this is the one we started with. No, it can't be. How did I get a second one of these, then? I don't remember how we got this. Alright, we got our gigantic Xenoplague thing that spits electricity, which is interesting. Kinda neat. Could phase shift up here, and then start immediately getting killed by stuff. So let's not do that. These boys down here, pretty useless. Alright, let's scan. This is pretty much a no-brainer battle, just because, like, they've only got the 3 units, but I'm still gonna get, like, killed because of idiocy. Like, I'm clustering all my units against something that I know has an artillery attack. Like a moron. Even as I'm saying that, it's gonna be a problem. Alright. Womp. It's not actually that bad. He missed a lot of those attacks, too. Alright.
Operations ready.
So the big question here is, can we get that thing mind controlled? Nope. Bit of a shame. Not gonna lie. All right. I think they're immune to all my poison attacks as well. Alright.
Enemy destroyed.
Well, at least that's working. Bioblaster up there, maybe? Can I leap over the fire? I can. At least this lets me reposition without burning a little bit. I mean, it's not a great way of moving, but better than the alternatives at this point. I think all my units are being slowed by something. There must be an effect on the map that I didn't notice. It's probably these things are a grav generator or something like that, and I just wasn't paying attention to what these things are. I can never remember what buildings are which, just based on the looks. Probably should, because I've played this enough times, but... Or, you know, notice faster that that is in fact what's happening here. Why do you run all the way down there to attack that one instead of attacking that one? Weird. Poke.
Enemy annihilated.
Alright, cool.
Enemy down. Victory is ours.
Alright, that seems to have worked. Yeah, don't really get anything out of that, but that's fine. I thought they were actually going to be on the whatever, but oh well. Okay, so this is 3 people that I can turn, 2 people I can't, 3 people I can't, including the vehicle. But nope, that worked. Let's see here, we get 1 destroyer and a upgrade hopper hound. Now, I think we just keep advancing. And we'll see what else we can do. Alright. Last sector for these guys as well. What do they need? Wait, what do they need? Well, money. Grabbing this from them might be good, but I think we'll just get the forest here. Alright. I need to just find a place to build a dedicated money city. Alright, for our military tree, I'm actually going to go the rest of the way up here. I want to get access to the Spirit Link modules, plus 50% critical hit damage, and yeah, like, I could get some pretty interesting stuff off of that. My morale's already, like, more than capped, but... have I got a force near there? Kind of. This is going to earn me a little bit of money, the thing just wandering and meandering around that way. Alright, let's we took over that one and it's for food. I might do this and then start exporting, which might be a good call. Oh, geez. Okay, so the way that they've done this is not necessarily the smartest. So if I attack this guy first, what's going to happen is I'll attack these 2 armies and kill them both. So I'm going to move you to there, you to here, you to here. And attack this way. And I'm just attacking these 2 stacks instead of multiples. And the thing is, as I do this, I'll get stronger, and he'll not, so...
Operations Prime.
I also potentially want to throw in a regenerative infections, so let's prime that. But I've also got these sleeper xenomes that I could be using here. So, has he got all bio and cyborg? Yes. So, sleeper xenomes lets me sort of get through this one really quickly. And them all being, like, infected is going to make it really easy for me to get more units. So we'll be able to bash through these guys pretty easily. Let's try auto-resolving it. Nope, we'll lose a little bit of stuff here. I will get another of these guys from that, but let's do this the other way, I guess. And again, I think we're going to call this one an episode. We've got some progress. My phone is bitterly beeping at me like some sort of jerk. These guys are going to have some trouble. Like, even with the motivated, I'm pretty sure that just brings them into neutral. Because parasitic infection is pretty brutal, and we'll be able to poison them as well. So, stacking the debuffs for those is going to put them in a pretty bad state. And, yeah, that'll be pretty good for us. So, hopefully you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.